I'm Bob Janda. I'm with Hunter Lab, where we are the world's true measure of color. I have a Miniscan and a roll. I'm going to explain how to do the product setup to read rolls and breads. Basically, the Miniscan used for rolls and breads is model MSEZ 4500L. L stands for large area. In addition, we have an option which is a polycarbonate window to keep the debris out of the inside of the instrument. The instrument comes with a white calibration tile, a green diagnostic tile, and a black tile. To operate the instrument normally goes to sleep to save the batteries. All we have to do is push the lightning bolt to wake it up. As it wakes up, a main menu comes up. The main menu is listed as Standardize, Read, Product Setup. Those are the three menus that we're going to use to set up for rolls and breads. In addition, we have global options, diagnostics, saved readings, and setup maintenance. So to first standardize the instrument, we push the lightning bolt and it goes to a menu that says place the black glass at the port. We put the instrument on the black glass and we push the lightning bolt. It says now place the white tile at the port. If there's any fingerprints on the white tile, they need to be cleaned off, and use a soap and water to clean it. Don't use the normal Windex or optically brightened cleaners because it will affect the value. We place the instrument on the white tile, we push the lightning bolt and takes a reading, and what comes up is that a sign that says the sensor has been successfully standardized. With rolls and breads, what we do is we take an average readings across the product. This is a roll, and we take 3 readings and average those. With bread, we take 4 readings. If we have a split top product, we read one side or the other of the split. We do not read the split itself. I'm now going to go back to the main menu where it says Standardize, Read, and Product Setup. I'm going to move down to Product Setup and push that. It says, do you want to select the setup to configure? Yes, we do. We then call up setup number 20 for rolls, and we want to then go to that product setup. This is the product setup for rolls. We have a nomenclature on the right hand side. By pushing the right arrow, we can then pull up and change the name as to what we're going to be measuring for reference. At the end of it, we push that we are done and we go back. We then work our way down. We use, for rolls and breads, we use a physical setup. We average 3 times for rolls, 4 times for breads, and we change that value by going to the right or the left arrow. We then go down to views, and we use the right arrow, and we call up another screen which is enabled. We then click on that, and this is view 1, which is enabled. We go to display, we set that as absolute. We go to illuminant and observer and set that at D65/10, and the color scale is L star, A star, B star. Once we're done, we can now go back to the main menu by pushing the lightning bolt, and if we want to read, we then move up to read. We push read. It says, do you want to select the setup to use? We say yes. It's rolls, and then we go to go. Now it says rolls, place sample at port for reading 1 of 3. We place the instrument on the roll, and push the lightning bolt. Move it, push the lightning bolt for reading 2. Move it, push the lightning bolt for reading 3. Then we push it again to view the average. The average of 3 readings for this particular product is 49.86. The L value is typically used to set the oven temperatures for breads and rolls, and this is the key indicator as far as doneness of that product. That's how we set up for rolls. We do the same configuration for breads, and we do the same configuration for calibrate tile. However, with calibrate of the tile, we set the values of no averaging, absolute value, D6510, and the color values is XYZ. When we want to check the tile, for instance, if we want to calibrate or standardize once every shift, but if we want to be able to check the instrument in the meantime, we simply go to the setup where there is calibrate tile. We then place the instrument on the calibrate tile, take a reading, one reading, and go to the back of the tile, and the back of the tile has cap X, cap Y, cap Z values, and those values need to match with the Miniscan instrument. That is simply a check on the instrument. It is not a calibration of the instrument. If you have any questions, please get in contact with us and contact Hunter Lab, and we'll be pleased to help you.